some sort of strange little creature. Some sort of strange little creature. Let me just take a moment to inspect you more closely. Hello? Hello? What are you doing there? You're just sitting there, is it? Getting up to absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sunbathing. Maybe you're sunbathing. Well, it's a little bit cloudy today, but there is some sunshine. Is that what you're doing? Trying to catch some rays, is it? Some rays of sunshine. Some of that good old vitamin D. We love vitamin D, don't we? Yes, we do. You know what? I think that you might have the perfect face to be drawn on. Yes, indeed. Your face looks so absolutely flat. So flat that it's almost like the perfect canvas. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could do a little work of art on you. A little work of art. What do you think? Do you want to allow me to draw on your face? I think so. Okay, luckily for you, I've got my pencil case with me. Yes, I do. In my little rucksack. So just give me a second and I'll get my pencils out. This colour first. What do you think about it? It is a lovely green colour. A lovely little green colour. Can you see that? I'm going to start drawing on you now, okay? Okay, my little creature, my little friend. There we go. That's not too uncomfortable for you, is it? No, I don't think so. I'm being very gentle, aren't I? Yes, indeed, my little friend. Don't you worry, I might appear to be like a giant to you, but I assure you that I can be very gentle indeed. In fact, I prefer to be gentle, really. I wish everybody was a little bit more gentle in life, don't you? I think sometimes people are so caught up in getting things done, you know, and they're so in their minds with worries and concerns that they forget to be soft and to be gentle and to take their time in the world. You know, my little creature, my little friend. I don't think you have that problem though, do you? No. That's why you're lying here in the grass, simply chilling and enjoying yourself. Enjoying this beautiful sunny day. It's quite nice and sunny indeed, actually. And do you know what? We've been lying here so peacefully together that there are now magpies. Little magpies, they've come over and they're walking around in the grass. They're very close indeed, actually. Very close indeed. I'm surprised that they're not more afraid of me. But I guess they're just curious. They want to see what's going on here. What is this strange big human doing lying in the grass there? It looks like he's drawing on a creature. What the heck? Drawing on the face of a creature. That makes absolutely no sense. Birds don't understand. They're very quiet, the church bells. They finished now. But I wonder if you could hear them. You are such a small little creature. Such a small little creature. That it wouldn't surprise me if perhaps they were too far away for you to hear. You know what I'm saying? They're just sort of delicate, distant little church bells. I love church bells. I love church bells, I must say. Have you heard of that crazy conspiracy theory that something happened historically? There was some sort of historical event where church bells were removed from churches. They were removed, and en masse, you know what I mean? Like hundreds of church bells were removed, and I don't know why that happened officially, but the conspiracy theory is that the sound that church bells produce is healing. It is healing frequencies, you know. So when you play church bells and the sound resonates over a long distance, a far distance, the healing frequencies, they carry over a great distance, and all the people that hear them and all the creatures that hear them, they receive some healing energy from the frequencies of the church bells. And some people decided that this was not a good thing, that they did not want everybody to be healed by the healing frequencies of the church bells, so they removed them all. But why would somebody not want somebody to be healed? Why would that be the case? Could it be that there is some sort of other conspiracy theory? Maybe we all know that companies make money by selling us medicine, don't they? These cheeky little companies, they make money by selling us medicine, so it stands to reason that if we needed more medicine, they would make more money, wouldn't they? So maybe it's actually good for these companies. If people are sick, well, that's just terrible, isn't it, if you think about it? Because then that incentivizes the companies to make people sick, so that they buy medicine, so that the companies make more money. Oh goodness me, what a terrifying conspiracy theory. Such a conspiracy theory is so evil that it couldn't possibly be true, could it? No. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry, my little creature. Don't worry that pretty little head of yours. There's no need to be worried. There's no way that we live in a world where there are people and companies that are so evil that they would willingly make people sick so that they could make money off them by selling them the medicine and the cure to their sickness. No. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't worry about that, my little creature friend. That's not real. That can't be real. That has to be simply a crazy conspiracy theory that we see on the internet. No, these must be these crazy extremists that I hear about that live on the internet. I could never be such a person. Me, look at me. Do I look like a crazy extremist conspiracy theorist to you? No. What I concern myself with is drawing with lovely little colouring pencils and creating little works of art, you know. I like to be creative. That's what I concern myself with. I think it is foolish to get caught up in all this nonsense in the world. You know how many people expend all their time and energy on this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? This absolute nonsense. Worrying about things that are beyond their control, that they have no real influence over. Or maybe Maybe it gives them a sense of peace, actually, because they believe that they are taking action to correct something that needs to be corrected, some sort of issue. Maybe that's the case. Is that the case, my little creature, my little friend? What do you think? What do you think? What is going on inside that little brain of yours? I'm not sure myself. I used to be interested in all these sort of worldly affairs and politics. I used to keep up to date with the news of the world and the happenings, and I thought it was very important. To do so, to be aware of everything that's going on, because a lot of big things happen. But then I thought to myself, how is this helping me and my life, my day-to-day life? Is it helping me, or is it in fact making me worse, because it's causing me stress and anxiety to be concerned about all these big things going on in the world that I have no control over? You know what I'm saying? Things like wars, things like terrible things happening to people thousands and thousands of miles away. Obviously, I don't mean to diminish these things. These things are happening, yes, and they are terrible, yes, and they should not be happening, no. But what am I going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do about it? I can barely pay my bills. I can barely pay my rent. That's what concerns me, Staying in a nice home. Not even particularly nice, but you know what I'm saying. Not becoming homeless and feeding myself. Trying to be healthy. Trying to look after those around me. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that really concern me on a day-to-day basis. And just keeping up with, the politics of the world and all the events, all the crazy events in the world. Does that really help me in my day-to-day life? Is it a good thing, or is it a bad thing? I think I came to the conclusion that it was a bad thing. That it was stressing me out, causing me to worry about things that are beyond my control. And so, pretty much I just stopped with engaging in any sort of political discussion or political nonsense. That's what I really call it, political nonsense. People talking all day, arguing all day, not really achieving much though, are they? Not really achieving much though. No. And so now I spend a lot more time doing creative things and things that are actually productive, things that have an actual impact on my life. Less time doom scrolling and more time actually making things and doing things. And I must say, I believe that my life has improved since I have started to ignore all the worldly happenings, all the news, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to choose the perfect pencil here. Look at this color. Oh my goodness me, what color even is this? It's some sort of blue, isn't it? Some sort of bluey greeny. Oh, let's mix this with this color here. Oh yes indeed, look at that. Oh goodness me, look at that. That's absolutely phenomenal. What a color. Blending these two colors together has created actual beauty. You're going to be beautiful. You're going to be absolutely beautiful. You were quite beautiful to begin with, though. You know that, don't you? Yes, I was just walking in this little field. down there. All the way down there. By my feet. Because you're such a small little creature, aren't you? Such a small little creature indeed. I noticed you immediately. You stood out because of your beauty. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my little creature. Those beautiful little features of yours. How marvelous, how wonderful. But now, I am drawing on you, coloring on you, and creating a little work of art. A little bit of expression, expressing myself. And I think it is enhancing your beauty even further, even further. Oh, goodness me, goodness me. I simply cannot wait to see the reaction of people that see you after this little work of art has been finished. I think you might have gone from a 9 to a 10. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, absolutely. How marvelous, how wonderful. Oh, the weather is very nice now. Can you feel it? Can you feel the rays of sunshine? The rays of sunshine. They're warming my skin. I feel like I'm being blessed. Like the sunlight is not just upon my skin. No. Not just upon my skin. Not even just penetrating my cells and getting into the cells and giving it special magical powers. No. Not just that. I think the sunlight is penetrating my very soul. I think it is penetrating my very soul. And with its effervescent beauty, it is purifying me. It is purifying me. I think so. I think so. How could anything else be occurring right now? How could anything else be occurring right now? Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? I think you can. Just take a moment to feel the sun's rays as it penetrates your skin and seeps into your very soul. You can feel it, can't you? You can feel it. I think you can. I think it's not just me. No. I think you can feel it too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know what I was thinking recently? Why aren't there more cool cults? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't there a cool cult that worships the sun right now? There probably is somewhere, right? But I feel like in earlier time periods, it was more common to have cults. People worshipping just unusual little things together and having unusual little rituals and habits and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Why has that disappeared, do you think? Why has that disappeared? Do you think it is because of science? Do you think that atheism is on the rise because of rationality and science? It's possible. I think that's quite a good argument. But I don't think science necessarily means that religion is therefore forfeit. No. I think they can be together. I think they can mold together, complement each other quite nicely, don't you? I think so. I think it's possible that science is simply the explanation of how things work in God's world. You know what I'm saying? Science is like the method of how things work, of how God made things operate, you know? I think it's possible. I'm not sure what I think, honestly, my little friend, my little creature. I think anything is possible. And I do flip-flop. I'm a flip-flopper. You know what I'm saying? A little flip-flopper. Sometimes I think one thing, and then another time I think the complete opposite. I guess I'm a little bit foolish like that. Is that foolish? I don't know. I think it's more foolish to be certain about things, to be 100% certain about things, you know what I'm saying? How can you be 100% certain about about anything in this world. What do you think is certain in this world? That the sun will rise tomorrow? Wrong. Wrong, my friend. What if the sun chooses tomorrow to explode? What's that? That's a scary thought. Thinking about the sun exploding. No. That's not a scary thought. Don't worry. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry. The thing is, you see, if the sun were to explode, number one, it is beyond our control. And we should not be concerned about things beyond our control. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. They will happen or they won't happen, regardless of whether we worry about them. So we simply should not worry. We simply should not worry, because the worry is useless and it does nothing to affect the situation other than to poison our minds. So that's foolish. That's foolish to worry about something that you have no control over. That is number one. And number two, my friend, let us be real here. Let us be real for a moment. If the sun were to explode, you know what would happen? We would disappear in a nanosecond. In an absolute nanosecond. It wouldn't be like flicking a light switch. It would be like flicking a light switch. 1 second, 1 nanosecond, you're on, and the next nanosecond, you're off. Off into the next world, whatever that might be. It could be blissful nothingness, blissful peace and quiet. Or it could be heaven. It could be heaven. It could be hell. If you've been naughty, have you been naughty, creature? You look like you might be a slightly naughty individual. Is that correct? Am I correct in that assumption? You look like there's a little bit of a naughty element to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a cheeky glint in your eye, like you might get up to no good. Is that true? Is that true, my little friend, my little creature? Are you going to get up to no good? What are your plans for the rest of the day? Tell me now. Tell me immediately and be honest with me. Be honest with me, creature. Are you going to engage in any sort of questionable activities? Morally questionable? No. You're well behaved. You're well behaved, are you? Okay. Well, I shall take your word for it. My little creature. Perhaps I was wrong in my earlier assessment. That you'll have a little cheeky look in your eye, like you might get up to no good, like you might get up to mischief. But maybe not. Maybe I was correct. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody has the capacity for both good and evil, don't they? I think so. I think it is like a spectrum, really. Like a spectrum. Some people are more to one side of the spectrum than the other, and most people lie somewhere in the center. I would say somewhere in the center, somewhere capable of both good and evil. Oh, there's a little doggy nearby. A little doggy. He's wondering what I'm doing. Where was I? I got totally and utterly distracted and derailed by the cute little doggy. Ah, yes. I believe we were talking about good and evil and morality, weren't we, my little friend? Good and evil and morality. And I was saying how some people are closer to one side of the spectrum than the other. I think they are the outliers, though. They are the outliers, I believe. Most people are roughly 50-50 good and evil. And then you get some absolute psychopaths that are like 90% evil or 90% good. The saints of the world, the saints, people that are just naturally inclined towards goodness. Where does it come from, that natural inclination, and does it even exist? Do people have a natural inclination towards goodness or towards evil? And if so, why? Is it inherent? Are they born with it? Is it an accumulation of experiences that they have throughout life that influences them? Or are there forces at work that we can scarcely comprehend that are influencing our every decision? Possibly. What do you think, my friend? What do you think? Do you think there might be angels and demons all around us as we speak? Do you think that we are not alone, that we are in fact never alone, and that there are angels and demons and other otherworldly creatures observing us right now? They could be observing us right now. They might be jealous, do you think? They might be jealous that we have this corporeal body and that we're capable of doing these little experiences together. Oh, some doggy is barking in the field. What is he barking at, though? I can't tell. Maybe he's barking at one of these otherworldly creatures. Maybe the dog can sense something that we cannot. Maybe animals are more closely in tuned with this other world than us humans. I think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible that children are more in tune with the other world than adults. You know what I'm saying? I do think that something gets lost when you become an adult. Some sort of magical element, some sort of innocence. I do think you naturally become more cynical as you get older, and this closes your eyes to certain things from the other world. I think it's possible. I think it is possible, my friend. My friend, it is getting absolutely freaking boiling out here. Boiling, can you feel it? Can you feel it? I'm playing with the grass right now, just taking a moment to play with the grass. It's so soft and delectable. What a wonderful little sensation. What a wonderful little sensation. Sometimes, my friend, it is important to remember that, you know, we might not always be able to feel grass. You know, I'm not talking specifically about feeling grass here, my friend. I'm talking about any experience. One day we may not get to have this experience again, so we should cherish it whilst we can. We should indulge in it whilst we can. Obviously, though, you can't take that too far. For example, you cannot become hedonistic. You cannot say that I would like to eat 10,000 calories of ice cream today because I might not be able to do so in the future. No. That's silly. 10,000 calories of ice cream. Are you absolutely mad, my friend? Are you absolutely mad? Don't you know what that will do to you? Probably give you a tummy ache. That's about it, really. That's probably about it. That's not too extreme, but you know what I'm saying. We need to be careful. We need to be careful that we don't go off the deep end, that we don't indulge too much in things that we deem pleasurable. We must moderate our behavior so that we do not lose ourselves completely and unravel. My friend, my creature, if I may be so bold, I think it is time to end our little session together today. It is simply too hot now. It is simply too hot. I can feel my arms cooking in the sunlight. I think I'm going to be a brown individual after this. Well tanned. You know what I'm saying? I love being tanned. I don't know why, but I like it. Anyway, my friend, it has been absolutely wonderful to see you today. Wonderful to come across you. I did not expect to see you on my little walk in the field today, but I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that our paths crossed and that we got to experience this little experience together today. This little drawing on your face. I think it looks absolutely beautiful and amazing and magical. Oh, goodness me. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Indeed. So, as a wonderful memory. It's a wonderful memory. And perhaps you will too, my friend. I hope so. I hope so. And you know what? I hope that our paths cross again in the future. I think we will. I think we will. Take care, my friend. Take care, my friend. And I wish you the absolute best. I wish you the absolute best in this world and in your life. Take care, my friend.